20 mysterious and terrifying mysteries about the Amazon forest. Dear friends, the Amazon forest is known as the green lung of the earth, known as one of the largest and most mysterious forests on the planet, containing countless interesting and equally terrifying mysteries. The scientists have researched and studied it. So do you know the countless dangerous and terrifying monsters in this forest that make so many people terrified? What are the mysterious legends about the gloomy Amazon forest that make everyone shiver when they hear it? Or the terrifying truth about the boiling river that anyone who falls into it cannot survive? Along with that are countless thrilling mysteries about this forest that we certainly don't know yet. So right now, let's join the TV magnifying glass to learn and explore today's video. Amazon forest. Estimated to have about 2.5 million insect species, tens of thousands of plant species, and about 2,000 species of birds and animals, along with extremely rich biodiversity. This is also considered the green lung of the earth. In addition, the Amazon forest is also home to many indigenous peoples tribes, with millions of people living in this area, depending on the resources that the forest provides. Notably, the area of the Amazon forest is a terrible number, if not counting the river and other areas. The forest area alone is 5.5 million. It is equal to half of the total territory of the US federal government, including Alaska and Hawaii, and almost equal to the area of Australia, 7.7 million kilometers v. And if, as compared to the area of Vietnam, is 331,690 kilometers v. The Amazon forest is 17 times larger than Vietnam combined. It is too terrible. So in such a large forest, what is there that makes people so curious? Let's go deep inside to discover the secret behind the dark and dangerous living environment. First of all, it is about food and drink. When going anywhere, the first thing we care about is local food and drink. Instead of freely exploring the culinary quintessence in the places we travel to, coming to the Amazon forest, eating is very good. However, the food here is not suitable for everyone, so it is easy to cause digestive diseases, allergies, making tourists susceptible to illness and body weakness. The water source can also contain bacteria that are invisible to the naked eye. And of course, exploring a large forest like this is not a day or two, so it is necessary to stock up on food before entering here. Also, only enough to supply for a short time, but cannot be maintained for a long time. Next is the extremely harsh weather and climate. Temperature, humidity, etc. are factors that greatly affect your health. Tropical also makes the body lose energy. Heavy tropical rains and high temperature and humidity, etc. will make you susceptible to colds and diseases typical of the region. But the most dangerous is a river as hot as boiling water. If you accidentally fall, you will be boiled alive. Mysterious Dung Min at the River of Death. And the name itself says it all. According to records, there is a river of death that is always boiling deep in the Amazon rainforest in Majang, Taku, Peru, with a terrible high temperature that is enough to boil alive. All living things are afraid to go down, and it is called by the locals as Shanai Tim Piska, which means boiling with the heat of the sun, or also known by a more frightening name, the River of Death. The river is about 25 meters wide and deep 6 meters, but only 6.4 kilometers long. Not only that, the air here is so hot that the sinuses and lungs can feel burning. The water temperature ranges from 50 to 90 C, with some parts reaching 100 C, hot enough to cause you need to touch it for even a few seconds and get. Worryingly, until now, no one has been able to figure out why it is so hot. Because there are no volcanoes around. Many people still come here to get water to make tea or boil food or somewhere. Those are the corpses of some creatures that have been cooked. Trong floats on the water surface. Now, if someone falls in, they will be severely burned, and it will be difficult to run to the emergency room because there is no hospital. Entering the forest and getting out of here is also a problem. In addition, there is no Wi-Fi signal, internet, so communication is also a difficulty. But fortunately, few years ago, in the context of the number of COVID-19 cases in Peru constantly increasing, Yedel network operators went 600 kilometers river road overcomes protests and many obstacles due to forest the poisonous water to cover mobile waves in the deepest areas of the Amazon, to help people find a way to contact the outside. So at least there is a chance. Not everywhere there are waves. That's enough to see that when entering the Amazon forest, you have to anticipate and face countless dangers. But avoiding the melon rind, but encountering the melon rind is still another extreme obsession called the most killer animals in the Amazon. The supergiant monsters in the Amazon forest. Do you know? When talking about animals in the Amazon forest, it has surprised experts when there are up to several million species of creatures, including birds, insects, aquatic, and terrestrial animals, among which the following dangerous and terrifying killers stand out. First of all, the largest herd in the world, the green anaconda, living in Dam La and Sui, with a body length of 5 to 7 meters and a weight of up to 250 kilograms. Possessing a solid muscle bundle and a deadly squeeze that is difficult for any prey to escape from its body. Next is the black crocodile caiman. This is considered a giant animal in the crocodile family with a terrifying meat grinder-like bite. Then the giant Arab hama fish can be up to 2.7 meters long and weigh up to 90 kilograms. This fish is extremely ferocious, and its tongue also has teeth. More surprisingly, it is the bull shark, which usually lives in freshwater areas and is found in deep waters of the Amazon River. This fish is about 3.3 meters long and weighs 312 kilograms. It has countless sharp triangular teeth and the strongest jaws with a bite force of up to 589 kilograms. The bull shark is considered one of the most dangerous sharks in the world. Or a creature that is equally powerful and terrifying is the jaguar. The jaguar is usually 1.5 to 1.8 meter long, not including the tail, and can weigh up to 158 kilograms. They are also extremely ferocious predators, but perhaps the scariest of all is the giant otter. Looking at its face, it looks gentle, but this fish can attack and eat anaconda or caiman crocodiles. They are also considered one of the most carnivorous animals in the Amazon River and are known as the river wolves. Not stopping there, besides the large and aggressive species, there are many small but powerful species that make many people live half dead. The most terrifying small killers here. Anyone who is afraid of snakes, please give me a point to confirm your opinion. Because my condolences to you are the Amazon forest. There are many snakes, including countless terrible poisonous snakes such as the king bush snake, known as the master of the bush, with a length of 2 to 3 meters and a weight of nearly 9 kilograms. The venom of the king bush snake is mainly composed of the neurotoxin group. After being bitten, the victim immediately feels pain, swelling, nausea, sweating, and even diarrhea, as well as dying after just a few hours if not treated quickly. In addition, there is a brown-skinned fen snake that is very good at swimming and can hang from a tree like a dry branch. When attacked by the snake, the moo is immediately paralyzed and only has to wait to die. Then the X-snake with venom-containing poison can make you stop breathing and lose your life within a few hours or more. Haunting is the electric tern, a creature that possesses the ability to discharge terrifying electricity with an efficiency of 600 to 900 volts, enough to shock other animals such as fish or even humans, especially the species that seems harmless but is extremely harmful. It is a relative of the dart frog, in which the name of the golden dart frog with a bright yellow skin containing a deadly poison when in contact. Although small, it contains a terrible amount of toxins, even strong enough to kill two. More haunting is the school of ferocious piranhas like in horror movies. They quickly attack flesh with jaws no different from a meat machine. Moreover, it is dangerous, and there are as many as the Yuan Mongol army. It is the bullet ant gan with a bite described as walking on hot coals with a needle stuck in the heel. Can be said to be painful to the brain, and this pain will last up to 24 hours. even causing anaphylactic shock and death if not treated promptly. In addition, we cannot ignore the poisonous Brazilian spider with a bite that can cause the victim to immediately fall into a state of difficulty breathing and die after a very short time. In particular, it is absolutely forbidden to urinate in this river area because it is very easy to encounter the small camruru fish. They are known for their ability to crawl into the urethra of anyone who dares to come to their territory and then bite the wound very fiercely, especially men. The most terrible is, each Amazon forest from a small body causes serious malaria, but if we keep using this poisonous water, emergency treatment is a big challenge for us. We are so scared, guys. Just hearing it makes us want to turn around and go back. So if we accidentally get lost in the forest, immediately pocket the escape secrets that the TV magic glasses have mentioned clearly in the video. 6 extremely important skills that everyone needs to know, in which I also share about the journey. The miraculous escape of 4 children trapped in the forest for 40 days has shocked and amazed the whole world. Oh my God. After only 3 days, they were half dead and half dead. But these 4 children were able to survive for more than a month. It's a miracle, isn't it? Just a little bit of the danger here. But if you hear more mysterious legends here, you'll be scared out of your wits. The mystery of the 6 most famous and cold legends in the Amazon, haunted monsters and strange plants, are what make the Amazon jungle so attractive. First of all, let's explore the legend of El Chun, the guardian spirit of the jungle. If Asians have legends about gods who appear, then the Amazon natives worship and fear El Chanchi, the spirit of the forest in legend. El has no form. It is the spirit of those who have died in the jungle. El protects the forest and will punish anyone who intends to destroy it. The forest is said to have Elch present with continuous and increasingly loud whistles, only appearing where there are forest destroyers. If these people whistle back, the Elch will appear and kill them. Next is the legend of La Lupuna, a tree that knows curses. Lupuna is the name of a large ancient tree in the Amazon forest in local culture. These are sacred trees that possess magical properties that can curse anyone who invades the old forest or insults them. That is why La Lupuna is known as the witch tree. Legend has it that anyone who invades the tree's territory, such as urinating on the tree's base, will be cursed. The victim will have a swollen stomach and then a ruptured intestine, leading to a thrilling death. Equally, there is the legend of El Chul Chaki, the legendary guardian of the forest. This is a dwarf farmer who looks like a small and quite mischievous little demon. Ichol Kai loves to play with forest goers. He often lures people into the deep forest and leaves them behind, causing them to get lost, and cannot escape or pretend to be a guide and lead people around with no way out, especially young girls. They are all terrified when hearing the legend of the pink dolphin transforming to harm the lives of the sisters. The Amazon River in South America has a mysterious creature called the pink dolphin buffalo colorado. They have pink skin or gray and live in fresh water, not salt water. Legend has it that the buffalo colorado often transforms into handsome fishermen, seducing him, using that appearance to seduce innocent girls and have sex with them. These victims will then become pregnant and give birth to a pink fish. The only way to expose Tran Buffalo Colorado is to trick and push him to fall from a high place to the ground. At that time, he will reveal his true form as a pink dolphin and will not be able to harm the girls anymore. So if you see a handsome man in the forest, you must be alert immediately. Next is the legend of the Hirak Kuru, a rebellious warrior who blasphemes the gods according to the land. Before being transformed into a Puruku fish, this was once an extremely talented, intelligent, and powerful warrior of the Yuas tribe from the southwest Amazon. However, because of his arrogant and domineering nature and daring to insult the gods, he was struck by lightning and fell into the Tantan River and turned into a giant fish. The most terrifying is the legend of the Tanner bird creating love charms. The reason is because the leg bones of the Leighton can be used as a specific love charm to exploit the power of this cauldron. People will kill them and bury them in the ground until the flesh rots and decomposes. Then the right leg bone of this species will be taken up. So there is a complete love charm. The owner of the love charm only needs to take the right leg bone of this bird and look at the object that the person is interested in, then he will win every battle in love. Oh my gosh. If you go into the forest and are seen by an Aboriginal person who uses this love charm, then it's over. Amazon used to be the place where a modern civilization, dear friends. Yes, around the Amazon, everyone must be terrified of the monsters, the rich vegetation, or the mysterious legends. But more surprisingly, people have discovered that before having the appearance of today, the Amazon was once an extremely developed and modern place. First of all, the discovery of the ancient city of giants, located deep in the jungle of Zone in Ecuador. The largest megalithic structure found by explorers is an 80 meters high and 80 meters wide pyramid, built with hundreds of large stones with uneven shapes, each weighing about 2 tons, lying in the area. The expedition also found a few artifacts that were oversized labor tools, such as this giant hammer. In 1964, priest Carlos Miguel Vaca found a giant skeleton up to 7 meters long at a site in Ecuador. This skeleton was later displayed at the museum, named after him, Museo Pater Vaca. Besides that, there is also the number of artifacts discovered inside the area more remarkable with Kueller Eldar technology. Archaeologists have just found an incredible civilization that was lost for centuries in the Amazon jungle through mapping 115 square miles using light detection and lead arranging technology. The team found evidence of a 2-year-old settlement called Chang. It may have been home to 10,000 people, or even 100,000 people at its peak. It's a surprise, guys. But the sad truth is that until now, the Amazon has been, and is being seriously destroyed by humans. How is the Amazon forest being seriously destroyed? The Amazon has absorbed billions of tons of CO2 and brought fresh air to the earth. That's why this forest is known as the green lungs of the planet and is the most important factor regulating the global climate. Preserving the Amazon is protecting the survival of the earth. But in recent years, the rate of destruction the area of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil in 2021 increased by 22% compared to 2020. In addition to deforestation, this tropical forest is also threatened by illegal mining, free-range livestock farming, and the area of wild bean cultivation is encroaching on the forest, causing the forest area to shrink more and more. More painfully, the Great Fires also caused the tragic death of thousands of species of animals and plants, causing many species to crawl to their deaths because they were burned to death, because they could not escape. The hell of this forest, although far away from Vietnam or many other countries, is an extremely important forest for human life. Therefore, scientists believe that protecting the Amazon forest is a condition for survival, with the earth getting hotter and hotter. Therefore, not only the Amazon, but every forest around the world is an extremely important part that directly affects human life. So protecting the forest is protecting our lives. So let's be conscious in protecting it together. Protect trees actively in the work of planting and caring for trees, as well as speaking up to prevent deforestation. At the same time, we should not forget to comment to protect the green forest, to spread this meaningful message to more people. Dear friends, we have just traveled together to the Amazon forest and discovered countless interesting and equally scary scenes. Which of the above facts surprised you the most? Please leave a comment to share and express your opinion. Let me know your thoughts. If you like the video, do not forget to give it an LTV a like and subscribe to the channel to always be the first to follow the best and newest videos from Kin Luke every day. Thank you for watching the video. Now, goodbye, and see you again in the next programs.